Hello everybody, it's VerticalSandwich. In our last video of Portal 2, we found this ashtray that we can't pick up or manipulate. And we got up on this area, although there's not a lot we can do up here except fall down. Well, in case you haven't figured it out, we also met Cave Johnson, who owns the place, and is clearly voiced by the guy who does the State Farm commercials and was the editor Jameson in the Spider-Man movies, and the psychologist on Law and Order Special Victims Unit. He's got quite the resume. So this little slanted area right here should do the trick, and then this area to fall down. Well, that did it. Right through the circle. Completely intentional. Alright. Aperture Laboratories.
There's 1,000 tests performed every day here in our enrichment spheres. I can't personally oversee every one of them, so these pre-recorded messages will cover any questions you might have and respond to any incidents that may occur in the course of your science adventure. Your test assignment will vary depending on the manner in which you have bent the world to your will. Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today, just follow the blue line on the floor. Those of you who volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts. Okay, so let's take a look at some of these. U.S. Department of Defense, Contractor of the Year, runner-up. 1954. Contractor of the Year, runner-up, 1952. Cave Johnson, shower curtain salesman, 1943, Aperture Fixtures. Spirit of Idaho, National Potato Board for the Promotion of Potato Science, 1955. Same thing. Best New Science Company, Aperture Science, 1947. Local entrepreneur buys salt mine, Cave Johnson to bring science, industry to Upper Michigan. So now we know where we're at. Future's here, it's under the Earth's crust, says Science Maverick. Shower curtain salesman, 1943. Top 100 applied science companies, Aperture Science number 2. We'll find out a little later who number 1 was. And there we go. Outside at last. Whoa, hey. So here's another Aperture Science sign. Okay, well the elevator still works. Now, at one point during this whole, like, kind of gigantic, crazy overworld thing that's going on, I shot myself back a couple levels and died. Like, because this is huge and open area, and some of these lifts go to levels, but, like, I ended up on one of these domes. Like, it was really crazy. So, things to do here. We can actually go over there, and maybe we should just check those doors. If you need to go to the bathroom after this next series of tests, please let a test associate know, because in all likelihood, whatever comes out of you is going to be cold. Only temporary, so do not worry. If it persists for a week, though, start worrying and come see us, because that's not supposed to happen.
Oh, these are the doors, these vitrified doors. These are the doors you need to check for the trophy. No.
If you've cut yourself at all in the course of these tests, you might have noticed that your blood is pure gasoline. That's normal. We've been shooting you with an invisible laser that's supposed to turn blood into gasoline, so all that means is it's working.
No.
Just a heads up, we're going to have a superconductor turned up full blast and pointed at you for the duration of this next test. I'll be honest, we're throwing science at the wall here to see what sticks. No idea what it'll do. Probably nothing. Best case scenario, you might get some superpowers. Worst case, some tumors, which we'll cut out.
That's so weird. And it makes that no. Alright, well, we missed a couple of these doors back there. They were at that area where we shot through the door. But that's okay. So what we want to do is we want to shoot a portal up here. And if we walk around and go down, there'll be an area we can drop down the elevator shaft. There we go. That always hits really hard. Alright, gel pressure control for Pump Station Alpha. I like this little under the surface. It's filling up these spheres, which is fine. Okay, is there a vitrified door in here? I would have put one in here. Can't tell what anything in here is. But you can still see where my portals are, though. That's kind of crazy. So if I shoot this one here... Yeah! Nuts, huh? What am I doing? Fine, just go up there. Okay. You know why I couldn't shoot that one from down there? Together we can make 1956 the lowest... Whoa, the lowest sneeze at blah blah blah, the lowest unexpected casualty anim ever. So, 1956, we have a time frame now. And, yeah, we have to follow the pipe here. That actually threw me for a loop for a long time.
They say great science is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding.
So, we have nowhere to go except into this lift. Now, as for where GLaDOS ended up, no comment. So now we have a really cool 1950s style Aperture stuff. I like how the...
Alright, let's get started. This first test involves something the lab boys call repulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm told.
Remember, this test is unsolvable without an Aperture Science Portal Quantum Tunneling device. If you have not received one, please find a test associate before participating in any Shaft 9 enrichment activities. So, the portal device, and I love the design of the inside of these spheres. The portal device is old. So, repulsion gel was Aperture's first attempt to create a dietetic pudding substitute. It's true! The gel is a sweeter, slightly less non-toxic form of fiberglass insulation that causes subsequently ingested food items to bounce off the lining of a dieter's distended stomach and out his or her mouth. For various reasons, this product was pulled from shelves. Yeah, you think? Aperture Science Fact Placard, blah blah blah, repulsion gel. It's kinda cool. Alright, repulsion gel lets you bounce really high. Now, once you bounce once, you hold square. No, hold circle? Yeah, you hold circle, you'll stop bouncing. Press X, you bounce. But this is still largely a portal puzzle, so... Bounce from a higher height, you you bounce higher. Alright, and that opened the door.
The lab boys just informed me that I should not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills here, I can talk about the control group all damn day.
It's hard not to like him, because he's nuts. Oh, right, it's up here. That's right, it's above us. Now, there are still emancipation grids and stuff, so... Oh, right. Abandoned office. What a cool place to work. Inside the sphere. Like, I don't know what it used to look like down below, but... just, like, suspended out over the... oh, whatever. So, anywho. Oh, that is an emancipation grid. I think that's where we went in. So we went all the way around. And now we're going back.
For this next test, we put nanoparticles in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
Alright, so there's a moving platform here. And this is actually the only way to get to the box. Because this is still cube and button testing. I like how this floor looks like plywood. They did such a good job with that. So, now that opens this little area we can portal to. Bounce across to this one. Now, to get to this other area, we actually have to do a bouncing back and forth thing that's kind of bizarre. So there we go. We don't have to do that back. Which, by the way, this will completely kill you. I did try to make like a running jump at that once. So just jump. Wow, we landed right on the switch. And that actually will open a higher area here. You can do this way. And then, there's some writing here I haven't been able to, Okay, where are we? So we want to put this one there. Yeah, it just looks like something ducked and then, yeah. And then get by. It actually looks like just kind of general kind of things you would expect from, you know, a construction project that was underway.
Oh, in case you got covered in that repulsion gel, here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
So there you go. When we come back, more of this. Bye, everybody.